Hi there. So today we're going to talk about the Queen of Pentacles. So who is this Queen of Pentacles? Well, in a word, she is success and prosperity personified. She is both a mother and a shrewd businesswoman. She can do it all, just like that Anjali woman from those commercials in the 70s. That's who she is. She's down to earth. She's practical, she's realistic, and she's really just a lot of no nonsense. She has known what she has wanted to do her whole life since she was a little page back in the early days of her life. She's been setting goals, she's been working hard, and she's been making a success of her life. She is all about no fuss. She's all about taking steps, taking actions, and she really has no idea what all the drama is all about. Like, what is everybody making such a big fuss about? That's who she is. So anyway, when we come upon the Queen, she's here on her throne, out here in nature, shows her connection to Mother Earth. She loves nature, she loves all animals, and she's just really connected to all things that grow. And she's a manifester, so there you go. Her posture is the first thing that I noticed in the card. She has this humility about her. She's bent over in this very loving and kind way, unlike you might see in the Queen of Swords or the Queen of Wands, who's a little bit more regal and severe and, a little bit uptight with their queenness. Anyway, you see her throne, and it is covered in animals and in children and in bounty, like the carvings of apples and pears and all the things that she loves in the world. And at the corner on her handle at the front is what you call an ibex. An ibex is also known as a goat, and that is in reference to the astrological sign of Capricorn. Queens are cardinal, pentacles are earth. She's cardinal earth, she's Capricorn, and she is so that woman. She is dressed in red and green and white, and she is, sorry for the dog. So red is passion and enthusiasm. White is her purity and honest love of nature, and green is her connection to the material world and all things that grow. So she's picked a practical outfit to wear out in the world. And she is not interested in being all fancy. She wants to really get on the ground and play with the animals and be with the kids. So the pentacle that is in her lap represents to me a child. She is bent over it, nursing it, cradling it, holding it like she would a child. And this represents everything that she holds dear in the world, all the things that she possesses, and also the family and her children. And if I'm going to guess, this is not just one child that she has. I think that she has many. So on the top of the card is an arch of roses. And this arch of roses is also seen in another card in the deck, the Magician. And it is about realization. It is about fruition. It is about fruitfulness, success. As above, so below. The background of the card is the color yellow. Yellow is intelligence, it's cheer, it's contentment. It's all around satisfaction with where she is in her life. And the color yellow also corresponds to the solar plexus chakra, which deals with the core issues of our lives or our values. So in the background, I also see a mountain, and the mountain is that which we aspire to, that which we are striving for. It's also triumph and challenges. And it is important to realize that when we are striving for things in our lives, we also are taking those that are with us, our family, and the people that kind of trickle down to with us. So what does it mean when we aspire to these things? How does it affect those that are around us? So the blue river. Blue is a very intuitive color, and rivers they flow, they're water, they're more emotional, and it's saying that the decisions that we make and following something a little bit more intuitive instead of being so intellectual, allowing the answers and the path of our life to just flow. And the final thing I want to correspond to is the rabbit that is at the bottom of here. And, that's saying that, rabbits are very fertile. So the things that we produce in the world, sometimes when we act too quickly, it's a little bit of doing the leap before we look. And this is a card that reminds us to look before we leap. Rabbits are also very close to the ground. It's important to stay grounded. And they're also very social, so very much about family and friends. So when the rabbit comes up, it's just a reminder to exercise good judgment. And it's a good time to gather with friends and family and to appreciate what you have and where we are. So who is this queen for you in your life? How does she show up? What are qualities of the queen that you are looking to embrace? And what qualities are maybe you looking to separate yourself from a bit? When I think of this card, I think of an old saying, and it goes like this. First you do what's necessary, then you do what's possible, and suddenly you're doing the impossible. So I'd love to hear your thoughts on the Queen of Pentacles and on this video. Feel free to leave me a message below. I'd love for you to stay in touch, hit the subscribe button, and also I have a link below to subscribe to my newsletter if you want to get more information and content like this. So anyway, thank you so much for stopping by, and I will see you the next time.